Hello and welcome to Evans Mill. I'm Jason, your executive chef. Today we're coming to you from the Davidson room in the Mill building on the property. This room is used for corporate groups to meet in and also used for the bridal dressing room, which we don't have one going on today, so we're in good shape. Today we are going to, back over here, Willie.
Oh.
Yeah, come. All right, today we're going to work on a butternut squash. Butternut squash is kind of an intimidating vegetable. You'll see them in the grocery store, and they're just kind of big, and they got a really thick skin, so they're kind of hard to cut through. And I think they just sit there all year. You see the same ones when I go back and forth through there. But what we're going to do, we're going to start with our chef knife. You want a nice, thick, sturdy knife for this vegetable because it is got a thick skin. So we're going to start. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to cut it. But we'll start with this one. We roast these off a lot and use them in our butternut squash bisque. But today, let's start cutting the ends off. And it is nice and it's thick and it's very dense. So you want a good grip with your bear claw, good grip on your knife, choked up, and cut the ends off first. Good grip, and kind of get it started, and then push down. It really is. You want to have a good grip on it, or you cut yourself. All right, so when you get the ends cut off, it'll stand up by itself a little easier. And then if we're going to roast these, that's what I'll show you first. We're going to take it and we're going to get the knife started. We're going to cut him right down the middle. So you can kind of see, you got that. And once you get it like that, you can take your spoon and kind of scoop out some of the seeds. You can save those seeds and plant them too. I have tried to grow these before. 1 year it worked out pretty good. All right, so once you get it like that, you can put those on your roasting pan or in a casserole dish. And I usually put a little water in the bottom, and you can just roast those at like 350 for about an hour or so. And the skin will get real dark brown and kind of soft to the touch. And then you can pull them out, let them cool, and then you'll be able to turn them over and take your spoon and just scoop all that flesh out. So we'll make butternut squash puree, mix it with a little honey and brown sugar, a little butter, and a little salt and pepper. That's great. Or you can scoop all this flesh out and then use it in your soup. So you can do them that way. Now I've got another one. Occasionally you want to take butternut squash and maybe like cube it up and roast it, or maybe dice it up and put it in a soup. So what we're going to do, I've already cut the ends off of this one. We're going to take it and cut it in half. And then you can take it and it'll be easier to peel. So I don't know if you remember the old pineapple, but we're going to peel it about the same way. It sits nice and flat. And the skin on them, it's usually pretty thin. So just want to get down to that orange flesh, and we'll go all the way around. Now we have a nice piece of butternut squash, and we can take and make some slices out of that.
So Jason, while you're slicing the skin, that has no nutritional value, or does it?
You know, if you were a horse,
yeah,
maybe.
Okay. People do not ever eat the skin. There's no.
No, not usually.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't.
Not like a baked potato. Okay.
Not like a baked potato.
All right.
So when you get your slices, that's a good question. Full of good questions. All right, so you got your slices, and then we can take these if we want to dice it up nice and small. We'll make our strips. All right. Make some dices like that. You can throw those into a soup. Maybe they'll take maybe 10, 15 minutes in a simmering soup to kind of get soft enough. That would be good. If you want to roast them up, cut them a little bigger. Then we can throw them in the oven and roast those up. A little salt and pepper, a little olive oil, roast them. Those would be delicious too. All right, so there you go, butternut squash. Not so intimidating now. You guys go to the store and get you one of those. And if not, we'll see you next time at Evans Mill.